Hello and welcome. A lot of people are having trouble with Legacy of Performance, and I am here to help you. So in Tier 10, the PR requirement is just 71. I've currently got 75.5, so obviously that is more than enough. So what's wrong here? We're going to look at 3 methods of doing this. This first method, clean and aggressive, is actually impossible if you've been running this event even reasonably aggressive. We won't go through this whole race, but I'm just going to show you. I'm driving very aggressive. Yes, I gave up a little bit of time there with that skid, but you'll see by the end of this race, I'm running a pretty fast time here. I had to really work on this. It's still impossible, and we will discuss theories on why this happened. But I want to show you how you can finish this series and get your gold and your M rewards, because that's really what you guys are looking for, right? So we're not going to spend a lot of time here. We've skipped ahead some. I'm going to skip ahead a whole lap right here. It'll look kind of seamless, but there we go. We just skipped a whole lap. So I'm in 10th place with about 1.5 laps to go. And that is a decent chunk. So we're going to warp again here right away. This is theoretically possible, but I've tried this I don't know, maybe 20 times already. So here I am in 4th place. 3rd is in sight, and then there's a lapped car there. So the lapped cars are helping me a little bit, not much. Honestly, guys, 3rd is the best I can do against these bots with these upgrades. I can't do better, and a lot of people are having trouble. I've had a lot of complaints. I've seen a lot of troubles on Facebook forums. So that's why I'm making this. I will show you 2 ways to overcome this, all right? So look at this. We'll see the final numbers here as far as my time and my lap times. That was pretty fast. And let's just look at my lap times here. So my lap time's 108 versus a 114. So let's look at this method. This will not be very popular, thus the kind of grimacing look here. This is a way to do it against the current bots, is corner cutting. And I know this is not in the spirit of racing, but what do you do when the game has made a mistake? That's what I'm saying here. They made a mistake. I don't know how else to say this. They started us way too far back. I'm still not at the normal starting position of a normal race here. We're skipping ahead some more. I'm not showing you all of the races. This video would be very long if I showed you full races each time. So I'm racing it very aggressively again, the same way I was before. I've worked out my braking and acceleration points in my race line. This is a tricky track. It is technical. This corner here can give me trouble. Honestly, my worst section is coming up here. We're going to do warp ahead one more lap. But here I'm in 9th place at this point, so that's already better than I was last time. So here we are. This is the section that's the hardest for me. So I'm in 4th again, but look. I've caught up to everyone sooner. Oh, that was bad. That might have probably just damaged me, that contact. Don't get contact. Don't hit people. You end up slower. So now I'm easily in 1st place. Not easily. I don't have a lot of extra time, but remember, I was almost 3:56 in my last race, right? 3 minutes, 56 seconds. Check out how much corner cutting has benefited me when we get to the end here, and you see my final time and my lap time. So let's take a look at that here right away. So final time is 3:51. That's amazing. Let's see those lap times. 1:07 on the nose? Huh, interesting.
What do you mean bot slowing?
Yes, bot slowing. A lot of people don't know about this. So you go to a really short race somewhere in the exact same series. It has to be in the exact same series. And you lose a number of times. Now, I'm going to do minimal testing. I'm going to lose this race 5 times. That will lower the difficulty of the entire series. And I'll show you how this works. So you want to make sure you finish in last place. So that'll make me finish in 8th. Okay, let's see what this does. Look at the starting points. Look at just after losing once what that does. Okay, and then I'm going to lose another time here. And then let's just look at these screens. Watch the speeds fall. Very interesting. And now look at the difference between my starting point and after 5 losses. Now let's go back to this race and compare this. So look at the 6th place bot over here. He's now the 1st place bot. So they've dropped the top 5 cars because I lost 5 times. So that's going to make this quite a bit easier. Now again, we're not going to do this whole race. You've seen how I'm driving it, and I'll drive it a similar way, but this time I'll keep it all on track. I want you to notice something here. I'm going to do a freeze frame right away, and that freeze frame is going to be at the spot we would start if we were doing a starting grid position, meaning not a rolling start. So I'm going to do a quick little freeze frame, and we're going to see how far back did we actually start with these upgrades. Like, what is the deficit that we have from our normal starting spot? And that would be almost 27 seconds the way I drive it. Now we're going to fast forward 2 laps, just to starting the end lap. And look at this, I'm already in 4th place. You're going to see this is a lot easier. So what could they do to fix this? Well, we had a problem years ago at a Formula One race in Monaco where it was a regular, like starting from a stop, but it was a full field of cars and only 3 laps to do it. They reduced it to 16 cars, and that solved the problem. So if they reduce this race to like 16 cars, that would solve the problem. We'd be starting that much closer to the leader. Or they could add laps to the race, or they could change it from a rolling start to just a regular start. All those things would solve it, but it might not be that easy. I don't know how hard it is to change something once it's already in the system. Hopefully they can do something like that. In the meantime, this is the way you can at least finish the race and get your bonus amounts, because I'm sure this has been frustrating for people. If you lose the race enough in 4th place or back, it will get easier. But if you keep finishing 3rd or 2nd, it won't get any easier. Well, look at that, almost 4 minutes slower than last time, and my lap times are worse. So there you go. Please like, please subscribe. Here's some other videos you might find interesting. Thank you for joining me today. Best of luck out there on the track.